Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Christian, say hi. Say welcome back. Say welcome back. Take that Mickey out of your mouth. Say hello. Say hi, friends. Give them a smile. In today's video, I wanted to do kind of like a story time for you guys. It was actually an experience, kind of like a paranormal experience that I had while I was 16 weeks pregnant with Christian. I just thought it was a really interesting story that I wanted to tell you guys. Like I said, it's kind of on the paranormal side, so let's just get right into it. Before I start the story, I just want to tell you guys some facts first so you don't get confused while hearing the story. So my nonna had a sister, and her sister lived in Italy. She was not from America, and I've only met her one time when she came here to visit in 2012, and I didn't really know her on a personal level. I did meet her, like I said, but we never had a conversation, so that's why I never got to know her on a personal level, because she spoke Italian, I spoke English, so there was always that language barrier there. So I did know her and I did meet her once, but we didn't know each other on a personal level. So my nonna's sister passed away a year ago, or two years ago. I'm not quite sure exactly when, but it was recent. And it was really sad because it was my nonna's sister, and my nonna was really upset, and they were really close because that's my nonna's only sister. So it was sad when she passed away. But anyways, just wanted to give you those facts before I get into the story. Well, it's not really a story, it's a dream that I had. So I was 16 weeks pregnant with him, and I fell asleep and I had a dream, and my nonna's sister visited me in that dream, and right away when I saw her, I was really scared. I was like, is my baby okay? Is everything okay? And she's like, oh no, like don't worry about it, everything's fine, the baby's fine. And this dream was very real. So it was really scary when I saw her because it was so vivid. And I feel like when you see a ghost in real life, you get scared and you feel like something's wrong. So that's like why you would ask, like, oh my god, why am I seeing you? And in the dream, I knew she passed away. So that's why I was asking, like, oh my god, why am I seeing you? Is everything okay? Is my baby okay? And she, in the dream, she reassured me that everything was fine, the baby's fine, I had nothing to worry about. So in the dream, she was wearing all black, which was really weird because when I saw her and when she visited here, she always used to wear black. She looked the same, except the only feature that really stood out to me, uh-oh, buddy, you threw up. The only feature that really stood out to me is that she had ice blue eyes, and that really stood out to me in the dream, and I don't know why. When I met her in person, I don't remember her having blue eyes. That's just something that didn't stand out to me when I met her in real life, but in the dream she had bright blue eyes. So yeah, that really stood out to me in the dream. But anyways, when I saw her, I was scared, like I said. I was asking her, why am I seeing you? And then I was asking her about Christian's dad and if he's a good dad, and I was just telling her how nervous and scared I was about it, and she just kept reassuring me that everything was going to be fine and to just talk to him. And that's pretty much all she said. And in the dream she spoke English, which was kind of weird because in real life she spoke Italian, and like I said, there was a language barrier, so it was pretty cool that we were having this conversation and we could understand each other. So in this dream we were in like a little brown house, which was really weird because in real life when she lived in Italy, I asked my mom and she did live in a brown house and I had no idea. So I thought that was really strange. So that's where we were sitting, and then as we were talking, out of nowhere I saw this little boy next to her, and this little boy was like 1 year old or 2 years old. He was a toddler, and he was wearing like a button-down shirt that was blue, and he was wearing like shorts that were khakis, and then he was wearing sneakers as well, and he had really blonde hair and these ice blue eyes that were really big. And I looked down at this little boy, and this little boy was standing right next to my nonna's aunt, and I asked her, I was like, who's that? Because I had no idea who this little boy was. And when I asked her that, she gave me this really strange look. Kind of a look like, what do you mean who's that? Like, you should know who that is. But she didn't say that. She just gave me this really strange look. And I looked down at the little boy, And when I looked down at him, he looked up at me and he said, "Mama," just like that. And after that, it kind of got me off guard, and my Nana's sister said to me, "He follows me around everywhere. He's so much fun to play with." And then right after she said that to me, I woke up, and I honestly, the dream felt so real. It was so vivid, and instantly I knew I was having a boy, and I felt like I met my son for the first time. And yeah, right when I had that dream, like, I texted my auntie, because my aunt lives with my Nana, and I was telling her, like, "Oh my god, I saw Nana's sister in my dream. She came to visit me, and she had my son right next to her. It was so crazy. He had blonde hair, blue eyes. It was a boy." And she told me that he follows her around everywhere, and they play together. And yeah. So my aunt sent me a picture. Oh, and I forgot this part. I told my aunt that she had like these ice blue eyes in my dream, because that really stood out to me, so I just thought I had to tell her that fact. So when I told my aunt that, she sent me a picture of my Nana's aunt, and she had these ice blue eyes, which I had no idea she had. And yeah, at this point, I didn't know if I was having a boy or a girl. I was kind of conflicted. Like, I thought I would be having a girl, and then I would think I would have a boy. I would always go back and forth. So I didn't know, like, for sure if I was having a boy or if I was having a girl. But after that dream, like, I was convinced that I met my son for the first time, and I was convinced that I'm having a boy after this dream. So then, a month later, I went to my ultrasound to find out the gender, and come to find out, it was a boy. And the ultrasound tech was like, "It's pretty obvious that you're having a boy." And I was like, I knew it, because that dream that I had just confirmed everything. Like, I'm convinced that the first time I met my son was in that dream, and I feel like that's a dream I will cherish for the rest of my life. I'm so blessed to be able to, like, have an experience like that. And a fun fact that I never really shared with you guys is, I wouldn't say that I'm psychic, but ever since I was a little girl, I would have tons and tons of dreams, and I still have them to this day, actually, but they started when I was a little girl. I always have dreams of, like, people that I know who have passed away. They'll come to me in my dream, and they'll talk to me, and they'll tell me messages that I need to tell their loved ones. And sometimes people that I don't even know and people that I haven't met before will come into my dreams, and they'll tell me to tell messages to their loved ones. So I love having those dreams. I think it's really cool, and I'm a very spiritual person, so I'm not scared of it. I just think it's an awesome, you know, thing to have, and I love, you know, messaging people and telling them your loved one that passed away came to me in a dream last night and told me to tell you this. And I have so many stories that I could tell you guys about dreams that I have had about people who have passed away. So if you guys are interested in hearing any dream stories like that, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Say bye, Christian. Say bye, Bubby. Say bye. Can you say bye? Are you gonna grab the camera? Grab the camera. Grab it. Grab the camera. He's such a big boy. Look. Bye, guys.